So plenty of awkward moments in my life as I was thinking about picking one. I had to kind of sift through all the other awkward moments in my life, like the perm I got in sixth grade. That was pretty awkward to walk around wearing, kind of that frizzy fro that just kind of ballooned around my head. That was pretty awkward. Another awkward moment I thought about was when my husband was a summer intern, and we had to go to all these company events where we were basically interviewing as we were at these events, and those were plenty awkward trying to deal with all of that. But the one thing that I think about that's especially awkward, and I was reminded of this recently because I got a postcard in the mail that says you're overdue for your annual appointment. And I think one of the most awkward things that I've ever continually experience is getting a pap smear. And I don't quite understand what the thinking is behind, this kind of procedure. But for me, getting wrapped up in like that flimsy paper and immediately, even though, you're not wearing much of anything, I get all sweaty and clammy. And then there's just those bright lights in the room that are just unflattering, and you just feel very exposed and uncomfortable. And then you have to kind of like talk about your personal business while they're kind of checking you out, and it's just awkward. And I know, because like my sister is a nurse practitioner, and she's like, yeah, it's not a big deal for us because we do them all the time. But on the other side of the of the interaction, it's just not very pleasant. So what my advice would be is to do what they do in salons with like bikini waxes. Like, I think that should be the same environment that it should be for a pap smear, like dark room, that entrancing music in the background would be great. A warm bed, piles of towels that you can be like swaddled in. And then I think I'd feel a bit more less awkward and feel more comfortable talking about what's going on with my health if I was just in that cozy environment. So that's my awkward moment and a prescription to fix it so it is no longer.